Hello, today I'm going to show you how to use the pen tool, this tool, and precisely this tool, right? This tool, which is called pen tool, which is P on the keyboard. There's another tool which is called curvature tool. It resembles the pen tool, but it's not. It's freehand. You can draw lines without, not straight lines, they're only curvature lines. So today we're going to focus on the pen tool and how to draw a pen tool, and not how to draw, how to use the pen tool. And in order, we start with a clear canvas, and in order to do so, you go into file, then you press on new, and then this will come up, which has all the qualities of the paper you will select. You have the measurements, here's the width and here's the height, the type of measurement. You can use pixels, millimeters, centimeter, and etc. And you can either landscape or portrait. In our case, we're going to use landscape, and you press on create. But I already have a blank canvas, so no need to do a new one. So now we're going to start with the pen. You can either set P, click on P, or select the tool. So you can draw a triangle, you can draw a square, you can draw any shape you want. So yeah, that's it. It's simple. You can even, like here, as you may see, we have this box, that's a box in a box, and we have a box that's just a square with white, and that means the stroke. The stroke are the edges of the object you've drawn. You can select in order to increase the strokes or decrease the strokes, or like the edges in order to increase the size of the edges and increase it's like pressure, or I don't know what you call it. You press on stroke point, you can increase to 8, and you see that it increases. And in order to fill in the triangle, you go to the color, you press on any color you want, blue, and it came out like this. You can make it more blue by pressing on blue, and it's blue. So these are the simple ways to use the pen tool. We can go into more deep ways. We'll use the Google logo, because it's an easy logo. We'll use it to draw, using the pen tool to draw it. So we start by, you can either save it or copy it. I'd rather copy it because it's easier and we don't wait. So copy, then you go to Illustrator, you put on file, edit, and paste. So you see that the image, the logo is bigger than the image, than the canvas itself. So we'll decrease it in order to fit it. It may be deformed because of it will be deformed. So we will fix this. We'll try to fix it as much as possible and not make it deformed. So that's good. That's actually good. So in order not for it to move, you see, we're going to lock it. In order to do so, we press on the arrow here, and we press on next to the eye, which will lock it. So now it's locked. And in order to see it more clearly and work on it more clearly, we will press on Control plus in order to zoom in, you see, and in order to zoom out, Control minus. So now we're going to start with the red part, the yellow, then the green, then the blue. and we want these colors to be like are the same colors. So we first will draw 4 circles. As you may see, there's no, okay, I think they're 4. Now you select them. We use you click on I on your keyboard, which will give you the eyedropper. It allows you to copy any color you want, just pressing on the color. So then we're going to search for other color circles. You see we found 2. This is 1. You will use it to I, press again I on the yellow now, again. Now we're going to press both circles. So we got the circle, eyedropper again, green, then press on the other circle, eyedropper again, blue. Let's see if we have more circles that are not visible anymore. I think these are the circles. So now we will do these the shapes of Google. So we'll zoom in first in order to see it more clearly. The upper part of the G, which is the red part, we'll start by, we'll zoom in, Control plus. First, you will have the opacity of the shape, which will be filled in by red. So we want to lower the opacity in order not to have it very vibrant, and we won't able to see the shape if we don't lower it. So now it's 47%. You can lower it as much as you want or increase it as much as you want, as long as it's you can see the shape that you're working with and the shape that you are doing. So now we're going to work with the shape, and we need to work on. Now you may not see what I'm doing, but I'll show you in a bit. Okay, so now it's a blue color, I know, but we're going to fix it later on. It's not a major problem. So we get Control plus in order to work with it, and then press on this point here. Okay, the point here to get to, you have to press, and you, in order to make it elongated like this and make it curvy, you click on left click and keep on clicking. Do not remove your finger. That's how. And if you see here, you can see that the lines are not properly put. So in order to fix that, you press Alt, then you press on the anchor point or the lines you want to fix. Press here. Okay, it looks like we cannot move here anymore. Then we leave here and press on Alt. If you press Escape, it will stop the anchor point. So you don't want to press Escape, you want to press Alt again, and it's fixed. We fixed it. So now we have a curve again. We don't want a curve, we want a straight line in order to draw it here. So what we do is press on this anchor point, a left click, and it's done. So now you see, so now if you look clearly, it overlaps the red object. So in order to do so, you press on the anchor point that you want to select and left click and work with it until you feel like it's on the object. So now I feel, I don't, like there's a bit of, here if you see there's a bit of blue and red, so we want to fix this. And in order to fix this, we press again on the point, this point, we use Alt, press, fix, and then it fixes, we fix it get it precisely. It's really important to have, you know, it's not great, but it's good. It's good as beginning. So that's how you work with it. Okay, so then that's it. Then we will eye drop it to become red. That's how. And now it's red. So now we'll work with yellow. So we'll start with this pen and we'll lower the opacity to 47, 37, as much as you want. So now you need, okay, so look, that's a problem you may face and may forget. When you have the opacity percentage working and you want to lower it and you control minus control plus, it won't work because you've selected the opacity, so you need to deselect it in order to control plus, control minus, and now you're going to it's clear now. It's clear. Okay. So now we're going to click again, work with it, press here, start here, then we're gonna work here. Okay, so we can use control minus, we cannot because we're working on it. So what you can do is try as much as possible to get it, so we can control minus. You see what I mean? So we control Z, control Z, control Z, opacity again, we lower the opacity, and we work control plus, cannot control plus because of the control plus plus plus, and go up a bit so we can see what we're working with. Control minus, control plus. See now, control Z, control Z. You have to keep on working on it until it's good. Now you see 100, again the opacity, lower it, control minus or not, control minus. So now you work on this. I'm working on this to get it straight. It won't be straight enough, but you see now it has this curve. This will go when you press on this and work, not press on this, but like select it to the other part. The software understands that you're not trying to go the other way. Now I need to see what I'm working with. Cannot if it's, now we're going to put the point here. You go back and forth with the C, control plus and control minus. So yeah, control minus again. You see that you have to, oh wait, I did a mistake. Need to put the point here and move it until it's perfect. Okay, press again on this and okay, now you plus positive, control plus, then you want to work on the green part. So now it's red, this is red. So in order to change the color, and then find the yellow object, the yellow circle, and press, and now it's yellow. That's how you work. And now we're going to work on the green one. So we start by, oops. So in order to do so, we start by the end part because it's much easier. I need to select the pen first. Okay. First we lower the opacity again. Then we put the pen Now the blue and the green, it's hard to see. It's easy to see when on on the phone, but on the camera, but like when you're working on the laptop, it's hard to see. So it's okay. Do this again. Uh-oh. Okay. Now you can you see it's long, and it's do this and press here, and then you can do this and press here. See, and if Alt, it will never be perfect, but it's better than what you can do is Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z, and then work with it again. You start from the beginning. You can put a point in the middle of the green part and do it like this, and then you do another part and do the same thing on the other part. You control click left and drag, fix it. Oops, wait, Alt, see what, and then we fixed it. Now we're on to the blue part, which is, you can work on this also if you want. So here's the anchor point, I mean. And we fixed it. Now in order to select the anchor point, you go to the pen tool here. You will, instead of this, you would have this. You press on right click, the pen tool, you can do right click, anchor points tool, or shift C, and you press on the points on the square you want, on the shape you want, and then the anchor points come up and you fix. Okay, now that's it. I think we're done. Now in order to fix the color that we wanted green, press on this green. Now we'll do the blue one, the blue point, right click, pen tool, then blue, Ctrl plus, and we start with the bottom part. We go up straight. It's actually as you like, it's not mandatory to go as I'm going, but I prefer doing this. So now we start from here. You see, sometimes you cannot see the line you're working with because of its blue, but you have to work with what you have. And yep, oops, Oh, we forgot the opacity. Opacity is very important. Uh-oh. And we're done. Now we use this color, blue, and now we select all the object and we press on Windows. You go on the top bar, there's Windows, you go Pathfinder, and then the Pathfinder, not the shape models, the Pathfinder, and then you press on merge, the third one, and it's merged. Now we can delete the circles that we've done because they are in no use anymore. So now we delete them, and that's how. And now look, that's how. Oops, we forgot to. Wait, we forgot something. First, we have to increase the opacity to 100. Wait, I forgot. First, increase to change the color of this blue, and then we select it all and increase the opacity. Now we have to Pathfinder, Windows Pathfinder, merge. Now you see that's how we create. They're similar, they're very similar, very similar. That's how. Now we remove the circles that are not useful, and now you have to trees. They're double, okay. And that's how you use pen tool in Illustrator.